Yo, what's up guys, my name's Hakiii and welcome to the easiest and fastest way of getting max stats in GTA 5 Online. Whether you're a fairly new player or you just never took the time to max out these stats, this video is going to be really helpful for you. So right before we begin the video, if it goes on to help you out, take a second to drop a like on it, that'd be awesome. Also, if you're new to the channel, go ahead and drop a sub because you do not want to miss any more videos like these. Join the Hakiii army, why not? Also, don't forget to turn on the notification bell as well. Anyway though, let's get straight into it. So we're going to be going in order, so let's start with stamina. So by far the best way to get stamina is riding a BMX bike, as simple as that. You can either buy one online, I'm pretty sure it costs like barely anything, so pretty much anyone could buy it. Or you can get one off the street. I'll show you guys the exact location of where it spawns and where you can do some cool tricks with it. And riding a BMX bike in online is actually pretty fun. You can do tons of cool tricks and have a lot of fun with it, especially with friends. If you guys want to ride with friends or just come across people in GTA Online, it's one of the more fun things to do in online these days, even though not many people do it. You can try to go up walls and jump on different platforms and do flips and loads of different cool stunts. When you watch those crazy stunts in GTA, a lot of them are with BMX bikes, so I guess you guys can try to recreate that. Some people go as far as doing an AFK method with it, where you hold down A or X if you're on PlayStation, and then you put your controller down on an angle where the stick kind of like goes around, so you just go in a circle and you just keep going on and on and on. I don't know if that actually works. I know some people like doing that, but personally I just go in a skate park in GTA and just do the cool tricks and stunts and do a bunch of flips and wheelies and all that. It's a great way to get your stamina up, which is really important when you're running around in GTA, so your character doesn't get tired and slow down after running a little bit. Now moving on to the next one, this is another really important one. So the next one is strength. The easiest and fastest method to do this one, at least that I did back in the day, is I'd load up into a Titan of a job where you cannot get the cops on you. Or actually, before I go into Titan of a job, I'd go to the ammunition store and buy the knuckle duster. It basically makes your punch more powerful, so you can one-tap pedestrians some of the time. So what I do in a Titan of a job, I just go to a street with a lot of pedestrians and then just take everybody out basically. I wouldn't say it's exactly fun, but let's say in a scenario where you come back from school and you had a bad day or something happened and you want to take out your anger on something, this would be a pretty decent way to do it. I mean, I hope everyone watching this video is having a great day, but if you are having a bit of a crappy day and you want to take out your frustration, this would be a pretty good way, because one, you're releasing your frustration from inside, and two, you're actually leveling up your strength in GTA, so it's kind of a win-win situation, you can say. So just go around taking out NPCs with the knuckle duster in a spot where there's a lot of pedestrians. The place I'm in right now in the gameplay is a pretty good spot if you guys want to go there. Moving on to the next stat, we got shooting. Now shooting is pretty self-explanatory. You guys can either go to an ammunition store with a shooting range. That's one of two options. I'll talk about the shooting range one a little bit right now. The shooting range you can either do solo or with a friend. I highly suggest you guys do it with a friend. You guys can see who could get a higher score basically. You can pick different weapons, and I guess you guys can bet on something and then see whoever won more games at the end and just keep score throughout the game. And doing it solo is also not bad. If you're gonna do it solo, definitely do it with one of the better weapons or the one that shoots more. So I'd recommend either the ARs or the minigun. I think they're a bit more efficient in terms of leveling up your shooting than, let's say, the pistol. Now the second way to level up your shooting, and this is kind of like a 2-in-1. One is just doing survivals. It's really simple, just straightforward, just do survivals, shoot a bunch of people. And two is pretty cool. So if you guys know a wall breach where you can shoot out but then people can't shoot in, that's another really good strategy. So you can go on the wall breach, get the cops on you, and then you could just like infinitely shoot cops over and over and over again, and that's gonna count towards leveling up your shooting. So if you can somehow get like 5 stars or just any stars honestly, and just infinitely take out the police and they can't do anything, that's another pretty good method for shooting. But going into the next one is stealth. First off, if you don't know how to go into stealth mode, you need to press down on the left stick on console. I'm not really sure what it is on PC. If you know what it is on PC, feel free to comment down below and help each other out, but I know on console you need to press down on the left stick. Now there's two different ways you guys can go about doing this. So one is the AFK way. For the AFK method, what I suggest you guys do is just go on the runway in the airport, go into stealth mode, and then just put your controller down on an angle so your stick is just making you go in circles on and on and on. That's if you like doing it AFK, but there's also another method to do this. It's really similar to the method we did for strength, so if you want to do both strength and stealth in the same one, I guess you guys can. So go into a Titan of a job so you don't get the cops on you, and then you guys with a knuckle duster just want to go up to pedestrians and then quickly go in stealth mode and take him out. It's going to be a little bit difficult just because in stealth mode you're a bit slower, so quickly run up to him and then you're going to have to go in stealth mode and take him out real quick. I guess you just need to get close enough to him to be able to go in stealth mode and take him out right away. The next one is flying. Now by far the easiest method for this is flight school. If you guys don't know, you do have the flight school icon on the map in the airport. You You go up some stairs and enter flight school, and then it's gonna take you into a menu with a bunch of different jobs to do. Each one gets harder and harder, and I guess longer as well. And for completing each one, you get either a gold, a silver, or a bronze medal. If you want, I guess you can go for gold medal each time, and if you don't get gold medal, if you get silver or bronze, you can just easily replay it until you get gold. I guess that's another cool little challenge you guys can have fun with while you're trying to max out your stats. They're actually pretty fun to do. Personally, I like flying in GTA. You get some with helicopters, some with planes, and even if it's your first time doing it, you also get some money with it as well. So that's another really good thing. I believe you get a pretty good amount of money while you're trying to level up this one. And I'd say I like flying as much as driving in this game. I believe if you do little flips and 360s in flight school, you also get some extra RP, which could help you level up flying overall. So definitely go for flight school to level up your flying. I do think it's pretty enjoyable as well at the same time, especially since you get a good amount of money if it's your first time. And even if it's not your first time, you also get some money as well. So it's another win-win situation where you get money and you also level up some stats of yours. Now let's move on to the next one. So the next one is driving. For driving, I recommend you go into Rockstar created races and load up either the one called Taking Off or Criminal Records. And it's these two specific races because there isn't really anything you can crash into in these races. They're just both very straightforward races. You literally just do laps and simply drive around, and by not crashing and just driving and driving and driving, you actually get a lot of driving points. You can do this solo or with friends, but if you do it with friends, try to have a clean race because once again, you just want to make this a straightforward race. You just keep on doing laps without crashing into each other and making it absolutely crazy. Another little method for this is to do rocket voltic races, so specifically the rocket voltic. The more you boost with it, the faster you go on the racetrack and even off the racetrack. You guys could go off track, just boost a ton and drive around the city, and that actually counts towards your driving stats. So specifically the rocket voltic is a very good one for this. And the final stat is mental state. Now I actually don't suggest you guys do this one. The way of getting this one up is just killing other players in GTA, and I think cops as well. And I don't suggest you guys do this one because if you do it excessively, you're going to be put in a bad sport lobby, which I'm personally not a big fan of, or not a big fan of being in, because there's enough jets and oppressors in free mode anyway, like in regular lobbies, so let alone bad sport. But that's all the stats we're going to be going over. Just go ahead and grind these, and then you'll eventually get max stats in GTA. It's another thing to grind for in GTA, so you can say you have max stats in GTA 5 Online. Anyway, I hope you all did go on to enjoy this video. Hopefully it did go on to help you out. If it did, drop a like on it, subscribe if you guys are new, turn on the notification bell as well. Anyway though, this has been Hakiii. Have a good rest of your day. I'll see you guys in the next video, and peace.